here we have our accessible room in Plaza, Cardiff. The room is really, really lovely. I'll show you around in a sec, but I just want to explain that when we checked in, they had the duty manager showing us around the hotel, which was really nice. Never had that before. She answered all the questions I had, showed me where to go in the event of a fire, and oh my god, I was amazed. They have a lift that is fire protected, so if there is a fire they can get me out of the building without having to use an evacuation chair. So anyway, I am now going to show you around the room. It is really, really nice. So let's have a look. This is the bed area. Really nice bed. Let's do the bed test. That's quite comfortable. The last 4-star hotel we stayed in, the bed was really low, but this one's a really nice height. And I requested extra pillows, which they've given, so it's good. They have a red emergency cord there, so if I need any help I can access it. And I'll show you the view. So this is our view. It's a view of a courtyard, which I'm not too fussed about because we're only here for the one night. The room makes up for it though, so yeah, it's okay. Let me show you the rest of the room. So this is the other side of the room. It's quite nice. We've got a nice telly, as you can see, nice comfy chair. Obviously my wheelchair. Lovely desk here with a telephone to contact reception. We've got the room service and menu there, which is quite nice. Your wardrobes are in here, which I like. Where's the wardrobe? But it's in here. And we've also got tea and coffee facilities as well. And here's a closer look of the tea and coffee facilities. So your usual stuff, plus some digestive biscuits and a bottle opener, which was nice. The room also had a hidden fridge, which I didn't realise till a bit later. We had some complimentary water in there, which was quite nice. The fridge temperature did feel a bit hot. I don't know if that was to do with the heat outside, the weather, you know, just heat wave. And we also had a safe, which we didn't use, but it's good to know it's there. And then let's have a look at the wet room. Wow, really lovely wet room. As you can see, we've got a mirror here, towels here. Let me show you the rest. It's really pretty. And this is the rest of the wet room. So you've got your toilet, your wet room shower, little shower there. Got your hand basin over there. And you've even got a hairdryer on the wall as well. It's a really lovely room. Quite a nice comfy armchair this. So we have got breakfast tomorrow morning. This hotel has a swimming pool with a jacuzzi and a gym. So let's go check it all out, shall we? I could do with a drink after showing you guys around this room. So yeah, let's go check out the rest of the facilities. This is the lift lobby. These are the lifts. I'm not a fan of lifts, but this one seems okay. Let's go to the bar. Yeah. So this is the bar in the hotel. Very nice. So I've gone for a cocktail. I can't remember what one now, but it cost £10. So let's hope it's nice. So let's have a taste. Very nice. Sweet, but nice. This is my second drink, guys. Whiskey amaretto. Cost me £10. Right, drink number 2. That is really nice, really strong. It's lovely. Like it. So now we are going to go swimming. I was going to go in the gym, but I just realised I forgot my trainers, so I'm not going in the gym, I'm just going in the pool. So let's head down. So I wasn't too impressed with the way the gym was laid out, and nowhere when we booked it did it say that the pool was actually a shared facility with the public. It was awful. You had to go down this lift, and there was only male and female changing rooms. The disabled change was upstairs, which wasn't good at all. The only entry into the pool was through this ladder with very shallow steps that went inside of the pool. It wasn't good at all. There was no pool hoist available or steps. My partner had to help me in and out. I wouldn't have been able to have used the pool. After the pool, we went in the jacuzzi. This was the access into it, which was a lot better than the pool. Once in the jacuzzi, it was really lovely and hot. So let's talk about the pool. And I say pool because nowhere on the hotel website or on the booking, when you book, nowhere, it doesn't tell you that the pool and gym is actually shared with the public. It's attached to the hotel, but from the outside you can go in as a member of the public and use it as like a member. It was extremely busy. I didn't like the setup either. It was spread over 3 levels, so you got like coming in from outside level. You've got level 1, which is the reception, the gym and the hotel guest entrance, and then you go up another level and you've got the pool. And so when we went there, I asked them, do you have a disabled change? And they said, we do, but it's on this floor, it's not poolside. What is the point in that? It would be a lot easier if there was one on poolside, because then disabled people like myself can shower straight after, and you know, we can access the toilet when we're using the pool. Another thing about the pool is that the access into the pool, there is no pool hoist at all. It was these very, like, these steps were like that wide. You had like a ladder. I did get footage of it, I'll add it in now. So as you can see from the footage, it was not very good at all. My partner had to stand behind me and I literally felt like I was gonna fall any second, and I've hurt my back from getting in and out. When you're actually in the pool, it is massive, but it is shared with the public, as I mentioned, and there was a lot of lane swimmers, like so much we couldn't really enjoy ourselves, you know, like we wanted to. There is a jacuzzi. The jacuzzi was better in my opinion, but the grab rails into the jacuzzi could go all the way down into the jacuzzi instead of part way, but I managed that better than the pool. And there is a steam room, which was really nice, no complaints there. But when we come out, I said to them, do you have a pool hoist? Because I would have liked to have gone back in the morning before we checked out, but I won't be doing that now, because they said, when I asked them, they said, oh, what is that? And I explained, and they're like, no, we don't have one. And I'm like, well, you should, because you've got a disabled change there. It's not on the same level as the pool, but you know, you got a lift. It's fully accessible, apart from the fact there's no pool hoist, you know, in place. It wasn't the best. I don't want to go back there. Yeah, it wasn't the best. And when you're in the pool, there was like strips of metal on the bottom. I know it sounds like I'm complaining here, guys, but these are my honest reviews. So yeah, bottom line, disabled access, not very good. Even my partner, who's able-bodied, did struggle. I'll stop waffling on about that now. Just want to talk about the wet room. The wet room, it is lovely as you've seen, but the drainage is completely awful and there's not quite enough grab bars, and I found the shower riser with the shower head on it, it was far too high for a disabled person to reach. Really, in an accessible room it should be wheelchair height, because there are people out there obviously who do not have their legs, so that would be a health and safety hazard. But apart from that, the wet room was quite nice, although the shower, there wasn't a cold mode, it was just a hot mode, which I found absolutely crazy. So yeah, there's a few things they could improve on here. It's not been the best, but if I was to compare it to my stay at a loft, I would say that a loft is a lot more disability friendly, and the pool is strictly for hotel guests only. The pool here is bigger, but full of lane swimmers. I've got nothing against lane swimmers, I just wish the hotel would state, oh, this is a shared facility with the public, so it might be busy. Or even if they offered like a couple of hours a night where it's just hotel guests only, that would be a good solution to it, really. That's all to report, really, but I am now gonna go and join my partner and enjoy the rest of the evening, and providing there's no issues in the night, I shall see you all in the morning. Take care, everyone. Morning, everyone. So I slept pretty well last night. The bed wasn't the most comfortable, but it was good. It really helped. They gave the extra pillows, that really helped me out. And yeah, slept quite well last night. A bit of pain today from the pool. Never mind, just having a quick coffee, and then we're gonna go check out breakfast. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film down there because it's quite daunting in places, especially at this storage. Let's see what I get. If not, you'll see me back in this spot in a bit talking about it. But yeah, let's go see breakfast. Breakfast was really nice. There was a couple of things that could have been made better. First was that the buffet food, it was on sort of a high ledge, and then you had like this table in the way with all the, you know, the tongs on. There were a couple of things that I would have not been able to have got if I was on my own. So the first thing was the buffet. Luckily, Luke was with me, so he was able to, you know, do that for me. And then there was a long table laid out with pastries, fruit, cheese, meats. Absolutely lovely. The only thing I wasn't a fan of was the fact there wasn't a coffee or tea machine. It was, as soon as we got in there and got seated, it was, do you want tea or coffee? And I was there at the time, I said no, but when I actually started eating the food, I was thinking it would be nice to have a coffee or a tea. And I wasn't the only one that, you know, kind of thought that. There was this guy that asked them, where's your coffee machine? And then they explain they do it and they bring it out to you, which is nice, but there should be an option for a coffee machine that you can operate yourself as well. Park Plaza, Cardiff. Would I stay here again? I would, if they improved things accessibility wise. and accessibility wise, I mean the buffet at breakfast and also the pool. If they were to improve the pool by bringing in a pool hoist, then I would have said yes, I'll definitely stay here again. And the fact that it wasn't mentioned anywhere that it is actually a public pool, that wasn't good. So for one night in a queen accessible room, 2 people with breakfast included, it was £121, and we done early check-in. So the way it works here is that you can check in early and check out early. So checking in early time would be 12 o'clock. I'm not sure what it would be checking out, but basically they charge it £10 per hour. So we arrived at 1 o'clock, so that added £20 onto the bill. So in total I paid £141 for one night with early check-in. Would you stay here? What do you think of the hotel? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments. Absolutely love it. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing more hotel reviews, and yeah, I will see you guys soon. Take care everyone. Have a lovely week or day, and catch up soon. Bye guys.